There was a landslide in the woods that I'm trying to activate, and I already flipped over the Ford F-750, and I'm trying to get there with the International Paystar twin steer, but it ran out of fuel. So now I'm going to take some fuel out there. We're going to go get that activated and probably get it done. I hope we find a trailer store on this map soon, because we're accumulating a lot of trailers and we're running out of fuel. I should be able to grab it by the hitch this time. There doesn't really seem to be a lot of tasks on this map, but the ones we have are going to be very hard to get to. This map is extremely treacherous. You gotta watch out for these giant snow-covered boulders. They're camouflaged. This thing has 71-inch tires, but it can't run over those. This truck gets around good in this extremely deep snow. The differentials are overcooking. We got that turbo humming. We're rolling good. I gotta go around this pole across the road because it'll either tear out my axles or we'll slam into it and stop. I don't think I've ever busted the tires on this thing, but a pole across the road would do it. rough terrain. There are a lot of poles laying down on this map. We're about to start down the mountain. A lot of people say this Antarctic is too tippy to even drive. And I agree, it is a little bit tippy, but as long as you avoid rock crawling with it as much as possible, it can help get you through a lot of deep snow drifts or deep mud because it has gigantic tires. What is this? Tokyo Drift? I found a big boulder. I guess we might be halfway down. I'm glad I didn't hit that boulder. Oh, I still got another one. I'm still rolling in high gear though, I'm doing okay. I can do repairs if I need to. I have a service trailer. That pole is good and solid. Unlike a lot of poles I've seen around here. I got the bed hung. You gotta keep those crevices away from the poles. Listen how happy it is now. I think it lost its courage. I'm gonna have to try that again with differential locks. Don't ever come out through here without a large supply of fuel. And service repair trailers are a good idea. We've came a long ways, but we're almost there. That's a terrible bridge to cross with one of these. Ooh, face plant. This place has so many boulders it looks like it suffered a meteor shower. Did someone request fuel? Every tire on that thing is busted also. That might be why that fuel didn't last long. But it is a long ways out here. I promise we made the trip a whole lot quicker with this Azov Antarctic. I guess the wheels aren't busted on this one. I might have already repaired it. I know they're busted on one of them. It might have been the F-750. It's flipped on its top right now. We just gotta turn around the bend here and activate it. I don't need to pull that trailer, I'm just gonna leave it right here. This is probably 5 foot deep snow. I'm just wiggling it left and right, trying to get it to brake and start moving. It seems to get more traction next to the rock. This is some extremely deep snow. I probably should have brought the Azov Antarctic down here to activate it. It's going to take a long time to get through this. I might should bring a semi-fuel trailer out here. Maybe I should just bring 2 semi-fuel trailers and bring one down here, the other one down that other road. Could use the CT-680 to bring one, and the Voron Grad to bring the other. I don't know. I might do that. It would make whatever task or contract I do out here a little bit easier. Of course, nothing on this map is going to be easy. Even with the roads opened up, it's going to be very difficult. It's barely creeping, I'm just pulling it with that tiny tree. I'm just going to pull all these little ones down until I find a good one. That'll save me from having to select through all of them. That's a good one. If you just use the automatic winch, it never grabs exactly where you want it to. You always got to do it manually. And I don't know why it won't let us select that power pole. I guess it might be about to fall over. It lets you select a rotted tree though, and they fall over immediately out in the swamp. This truck don't usually have this much trouble. This is the deepest snow I've ever seen. We might be about to get out of the super snow. There it is. Landslide in the Woods. There is a monastery nearby. I got in touch with them. They can help with the landslide, but they want us to tow out their supply trailer nearby. You deliver it to the monastery while they're clearing the path for us. Okay, we're tracking. It doesn't seem far away, but you know how these maps are. Let's go get that trailer. I'm gonna bring some fuel down here before I go get it. I sure hope we find a trailer store on this map. We have accumulated a few trailers, and all of these fuel tanks are running dry quickly. This thing is quicker in the snow than that International Paystar. I might just use the International Paystar to go down there on the ice and pick it up, and then I'll take it on up with this thing. That might save a whole bunch of fuel. We might not have enough fuel to do it otherwise. It really might be a good idea to bring a giant semi-fuel trailer out here. On the upper side, the snow is taller than these giant wheels. This is definitely the right truck for the job. I'll use this to pick that trailer up. I'll just refill this International Paystar and repair it and send it down to get it. Let's top that thing off. Well, I just busted a tire. I probably need to repair this thing also. It's just like new. Now I got to turn this thing around. Sometimes it just won't move without differential locks. These roads are extreme. They make the best trucks in the game have a hard time. This will be the last roadblock, and we got one more bridge to build. We gotta bring some wooden planks here if we don't find some on the map. It would be good if we could just find some here, but I'm not gonna count on it. Can't drive over that one. It caught us by the axles. This is thick mud underneath deep snow. The regular road goes over those giant boulders. I sure would like to know what they used to drive over that with. We've run out of daylight. I'm going to change the time. Differentials are cooking. That was hard. There's our trailer. I probably should have turned and backed in here. Maybe I can turn in here. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to turn. That was probably easier than trying to back in here because of that rock. I'll have to pull it out of the hole and hook it up. That should get us to the right spot. This bridge isn't very healthy looking. And that water down there looks deep. That's about all high gear can do. Differential locks are a necessity. I'm just going to winch right over the top of this one. It's now 7 5 axles. That would have been a little more difficult with 2 or 3 axles. I'm going to put it in reverse and keep the differentials locked. We just got to make it up to the Azov Antarctic. I'm going to pull it through that deep snow with it. These roads look a whole lot shorter on the map than they are when you actually get out and drive on them. This is actually a really big map. Oh, I'm taking damage to my fuel tank. I only have 22 gallons left to make it up there to the Azov. If I smash up my tank, it'll leak out. I was cutting it close on fuel. I gotta move some trucks around. There ain't much room to move around here. Okay, now I'm gonna move this trailer up and take it off of this truck and grab it with the other truck. I'm gonna drop it here and go forward and grab it with a winch. I'm just trying to pull it away from these trees a little way. Now the Azov Antarctic will make quick work of this. I'll just leave this trailer. It would be nearly impossible to turn around with a trailer up here. I think I'm just going to leave the Azov Antarctic right in this area because it's about the only truck that can move around here. Let's get topped off. Four gallons. Every gallon counts. Let's get it in. This truck is a beast with 71-inch tires, all-wheel drive, and differential locks. This stuff is extremely deep, very hard to drive through. These power poles around here don't look too healthy. A few of them are leaning and laying down. This snow would be at least shoulder high to a tall guy. I sure am glad I brought this thing. I'm glad I didn't try to pull that sideboard trailer through that deep snow. We got that turbo whistling now. It's ready for action. This Azov Antarctic is pretty quick and low, plus the hillside don't slow it down. I see a chicken coop and some rabbit cages, it looks like. We must have made it to where the monks live. They have a footpath. I guess they want me to take it right up into the yard. Task completed. Landslide in the Woods. Marvelous. The path is clear, and the people from the monastery gave us some supplies. Here's your cut. Free service trailer.